Let's actually take a deeper look into these new stills that were dropped from season 3 of Young Royals, starting with this one right here. If there is one thing every season of Young Royals is gonna have, it's gonna have a party scene with neon lights and glow sticks. Now, originally when I saw this photo, I thought, oh, maybe it's a graduation party or something celebratory. But then I realized they're both still wearing their winter coats, like Simon's still in his gray puffer jacket and actually the sweater that he wore for the run that Vincent made them do for the rowing team. So it's definitely still closer to winter in that time between winter and spring where it's still cold. So I want to say that this is going to be in one of the earlier episodes. My gut wants to say that it's going to be in episode 1 because every other party scene in Young Royals has been in episode 1, and we know that they love their parallels with Young Royals. Can we also just take a look at Simon's hand on Ville's chest? Like, I love, and also their smiles. Of course, can't forget the smiles. I love that this season we're actually going to see happy Wilmon, or happier Wilmon, because of course there's still going to be drama. It is a drama series, but I love that we can see them happy and together. And also just the fact that everyone else in this picture, they're not looking at Wilmon having this intimate moment. They're looking at something else. Like, Wilmon is not everyone's main focus, which I love. Like, the fact that Ville and Simon are together is just not a big deal to these people in this moment. Also, I think this person back here, wait, right here, I have a feeling that's Maddie just from the hairstyle alone. That seems like a very Maddie hairstyle. And last but not least, let's talk about the coloring in this. The colors in this photo is like the colors indicative of the gay pride flag, which I love. We love our color analysis with Young Royals, so chef's kiss. Okay, up next in these photo analysis videos for the new stills that dropped for Young Royals Season 3, we're gonna look at this one of the 4 girls. First off, let's just get it out of the way. This hairstyle on Stella, that was a choice. That was a choice. I'm not gonna say anything else. It's a choice. And based off the fact that all 4 of them are in their school uniforms, this scene either takes place before or after a major school event. That is the only times we ever see them in their school uniforms. Think like the day Ville came to Hilerska, sorry, my American accent, or Parents' Day, or like when Ville made his speech at the end of season 2. You get it. There's always a reason for them being in their school uniforms. Otherwise, they're in their regular, normal, everyday clothes, which is fancier than what most of us would wear to school. But hey, they're at an elite boarding school, so. And just off their body language alone, they're portraying a lot of negative emotions. Frederica's arms are crossed in front of her chest, very defensive body language. Felice's hands held in front of her like that. It seems like she's very nervous. Maddie just seems resigned. Like, when I hold my hands like that in front of me, I'm just like, ugh, over it. And then Stella again looks very defensive with her hands on her hips. I also want to point out that Stella and Frederica are wearing sunglasses. And usually that's like, especially with Frederica, where you can't even see her eyes, that's trying to like hide some sort of emotion from the audience. The sunglasses acting almost like a shield. And sticking with Stella and Frederica for a second, it feels weird to me that they're not standing next to each other, because usually in the past when we see them, they're always next to each other. So maybe something went down between them. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Who knows? But it's very off-putting to me for me to see them standing like that. And last but not least, let's talk about Felice's hair right here. Last we saw her in season 2, she was at a natural hair salon getting sewn in extensions put in, and she was really embracing a more natural look for her hair instead of how we saw her in season 1, where it's always pressed and straight. She even stressed about her hair being curly in season 1, and then to see that progression from season 2 where she embraced natural curls, it's very different. And now here in season 3, we see that her hair, it is styled, but there's still curls. I can't tell whether it's like a wig, extensions, her natural hair that's just styled. Not sure, but it seems like it's a nice balance between what her hair was in season 1 and her hair was in season 2. So, based off the hair alone, I think we're going to see more of Felice's journey into accepting herself and finding the balance between what her mother wants Felice to be and what Felice wants herself to be. Let's take a look at this new season 3 picture of Sara. First off, let's get this very obvious thing out of the way. She's in purple. And we all know what the color purple means in Young Royals. Love, Love, love. As seen with the iconic purple sweatshirt. Mine's kind of faded, but you know. And then Sara wore a purple jean jacket in season 2, which we saw a lot when she had her scenes with August. So, based off of that, I really want to say that this person who was blurred that Sara is looking at, I really want to say that is August. Based on the hair color, though, it could be Ville, but I really, really, really want to say it's August. Like, that's what I would bet on. And, like, who else would Sara look at in Young Royals like that? Like, that kind of pitying look. You don't understand the full situation. Kind of like how she looked when August told her that he bought Rousseau, and she's like, you don't understand anything. That's what her face is giving me right now. This is also a new sweater for Sara. Like I said before, when she was wearing purple, it was always the jean jacket. We have not seen her in this purple sweater yet. Additionally, the shirt underneath the sweater, it is giving very Hilerska like maroon, so maybe it's a Hilerska t-shirt underneath, because we know she left to not board at the school anymore, but she didn't leave the school completely. I don't think she will leave the school completely just because her old school, Mariaberg, I am so sorry about the pronunciation with that. She got bullied there, whereas at Hilerska, she was more accepted slash left alone, so I don't think she would ever leave fully. And she did have friends at Hilerska. Her friendships are broken right now, but they can be repaired, whereas that's kind of hard to do at a school where you were bullied. But she has a lot to make up for in season 3, so let's hope that this picture is the start of that.